Greetings, good morning, educators, parents, students, and anyone within ear's reach of my voice. Today, lucky number 7 of season 2 is upon us. This is Meetings with Mugs, a podcast all about positive impacts in education. This morning, I'm discussing the potential you have as an educator. Today's topic is tap into your superpower. What is your superpower? Do you even know if you have one? Of course you do. Every educator has a superpower. If you haven't found it yet, let's work on discovering what it is. Are you good at setting goals? Maybe you're good at meeting deadlines. Do you have good organizational skills? Maybe your superpower is that you are flexible and adaptable. What about your communication skills? Are you good at that? In a technologically advancing world, maybe your superpower lies within the realm of computers and technology. You may be good at developing documents and spreadsheets. Or could you be a master motivator? When we are facing burnout in the school system, maybe you're the person that encourages others to keep going. Have you figured it out yet? If not, maybe you're good at studying data. Perhaps you are strong in classroom management. No. I got it. Maybe you are the educator who is great at getting the students to understand the content by utilizing culturally responsive teaching. You know, the other CRT. You could perhaps be an educator who puts together the pieces of a puzzle. You know, the kind of people who work with unique scholars that have disabilities and help piece their lives together. Your superpower may simply be bringing out the best in others. Now, hopefully, I've helped you identify your superpower. And if not, there's no harm in continuing to search. Well, nonetheless, if you have figured it out, that is the first stage in leveraging your skill set. Secondly, once you have identified your superpower, identify the goal of its use. What is my desired outcome for using my superpower? Is it for good or is it for evil? In this case, most certainly I hope it is for the greater good of student achievement. And the third step to utilizing your superpower is by strategically placing yourself in a role that allows you to maximize your skills and natural abilities to the advantage of yourself and others whom you serve. In the realm of making positive impacts, you never want to limit your skills to benefit of only yourself. Your gift was meant to be shared with others. When you begin to share your gift, you essentially begin to make others around you better. In other words, you're building their capacity. And once again, that is an example of transferring positive energy. But I digress. When you strategically put yourself in a position to maximize your skill set, your value skyrockets. It skyrockets because you have put yourself in a place to fill a gap. Everyone possesses a different skill set. There may possibly be similarities between you and someone else, but yours is always unique because of your methodology. Now, once you have strategically placed yourself to make noticeable positive impacts and you have shared your gift to grow others, you must, number 4, hone your craft by continuing to get better with time. If you remain stagnant in your abilities, you allow others to catch up. Then how special is your superpower now? If others can do exactly what you do, then there is no need for you. Complacency, is kryptonite. So never allow yourself to believe you know it all and not allow yourself room to grow. It is impossible to know it all. So therefore, continue growing. Grow your mind. Continue the learning. Continue the research. Continue to expand your brain power to further develop your superpower. The fifth and final step to tapping into your superpower is by asking for help. Oftentimes, we can't see ourselves from the inside looking outward, but other individuals looking from the outside in can see many things we miss about ourselves. You see, by asking for help, we essentially begin to build our own capacity by seeking the knowledge and perspective of others. Perspectives are rather unique. While we may have similar experiences, not every one of them is exactly the same. And just like I mentioned earlier about methodology, it is all unique to the individual. So invest yourself in some mentoring. You will either learn what to do or what not to do. And now, I conclude with today's dose of positivity. What is in my cup of positivity? Today, it is unleash your greatness. My late brother was a genius in the freight industry. He supervised warehouses and generated profitable earnings for his businesses by improving productivity. Two of the best things I've ever learned from him was one, you gotta have a plan, and two, you have to play to people's strengths. He further explained that utilizing individuals based on their strength is what generated productivity. It didn't matter if the individual had a trend of not lasting long on the job. He found what that person's strength was and utilized it to the benefit of himself, the company, and the individual. Now that is using your superpower. That is an example of using your gift and sharing it with others. And that, my friends, is positivity. So remember, when we use our powers for good, our superpowers that is, we can transfer enough energy to keep the world shining bright. So until next time, educators, parents, students, and anyone within ear's reach of my voice, see you next week.